Life-saving decisions can happen in unexpected moments of routine health screenings.
Can you share an example of a time that this has had a real impact for a business that you're working with?
Yeah, 100%. So, one thing that we build into these tests is we always do like a little musculoskeletal screening
Okay.
prior to, or we assess heart rate, we assess blood pressure, and we kind of check general range of motions. And so, how high can you raise your shoulders, or how, far can you lift your legs? What's your gross strength look like? And we just try to identify, are there any, glaring abnormalities in there that could potentially inhibit this person from performing successfully on the test. And I'll never forget, one guy came in one day, and the first thing we did was we took his blood pressure, and his blood pressure was 200 over 120, which is really not good.
Yeah, that's not great.
That's quite unsafe, actually. And the craziest thing, this guy was not symptomatic. He's like, I feel fine. I don't have any symptoms. I feel totally normal. He's like, I really want to do the test. And I'm like, sir, I'm sorry, I cannot let you do this test. This is terribly unsafe. We have criteria that if you're above a certain threshold, that we just cannot allow you to do it.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So what I ended up doing was referring this gentleman to his doctor. He actually didn't have a doctor, so we went through a couple steps to help get him in to see a physician. This guy comes back to me. It was probably almost a year later, still applying for the same job. And he's like, I got to thank you because you very well may have saved my life. It turns out he ended up having a surgery to repair this heart valve issue that he had all this time that was spiking his blood pressure. And just wild that
Wow.
happened. So, I mean, that's kind of an extreme case right there for sure. And generally in our world, we're not the ones diagnosing high blood pressure or anything like that. But that was just an unsafe scenario that we needed to get him somewhere. So obviously, if we would have put that guy into a job, a physical nature job, we were putting him at massive risk for a big issue, heart attack, whatever it might be. So, that's doing a disservice to the employee, to the employer, if we're not catching something like that. So again, just the power of like a simple screen, what it can do for somebody.